Hey, this is Doug. This is vlog number 14. It is November 13th. It's Friday the 13th, 2015. And I'm a little tired. It's like 10:15. It's almost past my bedtime. Oh man, Friday nights have changed since I've become a dad. Do get out every once in a while. Next Friday, I'm actually going to see Joe Rogan in Madison, Wisconsin, which I'm pretty excited for. A buddy of mine and I are going to go to that. Today, it is day 5 of my 10-day fast, so I'm halfway through. I'm pretty excited. Today, I think I felt the best that I've felt out of all the days so far. Woke up this morning, felt good, didn't feel groggy, didn't feel worn down, and overall throughout the day I felt pretty good, felt pretty strong. I have the option of standing or sitting when I work at my dad's house, and I chose to sit most of the day. Most of the time I stand, but I didn't feel like lethargic like I did the first couple of days. Everything is actually going really well. Still have 5 days left, so we'll see how that goes. One thing I wanted to talk about tonight was my morning ritual and why I do it and why it's important to me. So I started meditating probably about a year ago. And at first it was kind of off and on, a few days here and a few days there. I'd do it for a few days and then stop and then do it again. It was kind of hard to get into at first, not because I didn't like it, because when I got into the mode, it really felt good. But it took me a while to get into that mode. Just to sit for 10 minutes at the beginning was like almost torture, and it felt a little defeating because, I'd try to flush all my thoughts away, just let them come, let them go, and just try to make it so that the thoughts weren't coming anymore. And it was pretty discouraging at the beginning. So it was really hard to keep the habit. When I was able to commit myself to my morning writing routine is when the morning meditation actually really kicked in. And that's when I really started feeling the benefits. For one thing, if I meditate just before I write, it kind of clears my mind. So before I write, I don't look at my phone. I don't look at Facebook. I don't look at any emails. I just do what I have to do. I meditate, and it clears my mind, and then I go to my writing. I guess a little background on why this, especially now, feels more beneficial to me. And I can appreciate it, I think, a little bit more personally than I used to. I think in my first couple blogs I mentioned that I have a lot of jobs, and not only that, I'm a husband and a father, and I've got, like I say, several jobs, and I like that. I like that it keeps me busy. I also like that my income is diversified. All of them, well, most of them pay me really pretty decent. And other ones hopefully will pay decent in the near future, or sometime in the future anyway. I guess I like having several jobs because it diversifies my income. Like I said, if one income stream were to drop completely away, I wouldn't be completely stranded. So if I were to get laid off or fired, which I'm not in any concern of anything like that happening, but if it were to happen, I wouldn't be completely SOL. But kind of back to what I was saying, I was getting to a point where I was really burnt out, and it just felt like everything I was doing, working all these long hours, I was just a cog in somebody else's wheel. I was working for somebody else. I was working to pay bills for everyone else, my family, and I just felt like everything I was doing was for someone else. Not to, say that I don't appreciate my family, because I 100% appreciate and love my family. But I was just getting burnt out, bottom line. And when I started doing the morning ritual every day, getting up, I guess an hour and 15 minutes before everyone else, I was able to not only clear my head every morning before the day started, but also feel like I was doing something for myself before I did anything for anyone else. So, writing's not for everyone, I know that, but I think that doing something for myself for the first hour and 15 minutes every day was really a good thing for me. And I think, it made me a better person for me personally, and I think it helped to make me a better person for all the people I encounter and I'm around every day. Because, when you're feeling strong inside, when I'm feeling strong inside, it's easier to be strong for others. If you're feeling good and you got a smile on your face, even a stranger, give them that smile, and it's just a little something. If they're don't look happy, brighten up their day a little bit. Yeah. So I just think it's easier for other people to be around me if I've got some good energy going through me. And that's what the meditation, what the morning ritual has given me. Even on the weekends now. So like tomorrow, I will probably get up and write. But if I decide to give myself a day off of writing sometime this weekend, I will still meditate. Because now that I've done it for a while, and now that I really understand how to kind of get into it, 10 minutes goes by in a flash. And it's not hard at all. It's very refreshing for me, I'd say. Alright, that's enough of that. Tomorrow's day 6 of the fast. Pretty stoked. After day 6, only 4 days left. I think after the weekend, it should go pretty smooth. The first few days of the week always seem to fly by pretty well. But anyway, my quote of the day, and I put this in my notes a couple days ago for the vlog, but I didn't say it, and I really like the quote, so I'd like to read it. What are the most powerful words in the universe? The ones you use to talk to yourself. Karen Salamanson. I'm not sure if I pronounced her last name right, but I will put it in the notes. Check it out below. I think that's super cool. I think it's pretty powerful because the words that you say to yourself are the ones that either motivate you or dismotivate you. It's really easy to talk yourself out of things. Alright, with that, I'll call it a night. Alright, love ya. Bye. Subscribe. Do all that stuff. Alright.